Hello, Boring Review Nation. Gabe,
Nick,
and we are here today for another music reaction. Gotta say, 30 seconds, not 30 seconds ago, I sit down, I see the screen. I mean, what an intro there. I'm just blowing through the whole thing. And I'm like, Bush? Like, what are you doing to me, dude? You know what I'm expecting. You know what I want. And he's like, oh, here we go. Here we go. But I've given you at least two different, bands.
You got two requests now.
I got two requests, but, I still haven't got any fresh Metallica in quite a while.
Oh, my. Well, we are excited. I am excited to introduce Bush to him. Now, this is definitely personal. Definitely personal. This was the very first band for me that I chose to listen to and I started listening to that was not my parents' music. Okay. This was the first one I ventured out to. And I can't even tell you like how I got into it.
I was going to say, like friends at school, something like
this
that?
Or that. I don't know if this was it, but I do remember a friend of mine who was a Bush fan. A lot of people were. This is part of the grunge era in the 90s. Okay. He was married to Gwen Stefani for many, many years.
Is this the dude, the Indian dude that was in that?
No. So his name is Gavin Rosdale. He's a British dude. And anyways,
she was married twice. Is this
so? She was married to him. They might have been married twice themselves, but now she's married to the country guy.
Was she married to the dude from Don't Speak?
No. So she was dating the guy from her band.
Okay,
yes,
I thought they were married. Okay,
I don't know if he was Indian, but yes, she was dating the guy from her band. Right. That's where she wrote a bunch of the songs about, and then he just broke up with her for whatever reason.
Okay,
and that's where you get the Don't Speak and this or that. I never wanted to be I knew I was going to be your future ex-girlfriend, whatever it was.
Right.
Anyways, getting back to this, my friend, he was like, hey, I want to do a little rock band. I can play the guitar. I need a singer. Can you sing?
Right.
I had no idea if I can sing. And you heard me sing.
I was going to say, stop it. You knew you couldn't sing.
I didn't know.
Come on.
I didn't know. So he has me memorize this song.
Right.
And I'm in his garage. And this guy was as blunt as can be. Yeah. So I'm reading the first line or singing the first two lines. And he's like, okay, we can stop now. And I was not aware whatsoever. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm doing the same exact thing I see people on TV do. I thought anyone could sing.
Oh my gosh.
He literally said, okay, we're good.
You know, it's funny though you say that, but like you see all these people that are like, they sing on the show or whatever. They end up on American Idol and they sing and they like, and I'm like, are these people serious? Do they not realize what you can't hear what you say?
But they say stuff like, my mom says I'm the best singer in the world.
Oh. Yeah. All moms are supposed to love their kids. Just saying. All moms think their kids are beautiful. Just saying. All moms think their kids can sing. Just saying. But think about it. You ever watch American Idol when they come out and you're like, like, look, I know I can't sing. Yeah.
I know now. I wasn't trying out when I was 10 years old.
Nick, I've always known. I've always known.
So I'm excited to have him check this out. Again, this is Bush.
I got one last question, and this will break the internet. It probably won't break the internet, but I will pay I was gonna say untold sums of money, but let's be candid. We're educators. Our coffers aren't that deep. But I will actually pay to see. Tell me, there's some VHS footage of young Nicholas trying to rock it out, trying to slay.
This literally was in the man's garage, or the kid's garage, 100%.
But we used to camcorder ourselves back in the day. No? Oh man, I wish I would have had that.
Absolutely, I can still see his garage to this day. Anyways, so we're gonna check out Machinehead. This is, in other past with other song or music bands I introduced them to, I wouldn't start off with like their best song, but I'm starting off with what I say is their best song. They have a lot of great songs. I was obsessed with this band for many, many years. If you like our reaction anyway, please don't forget to
like and subscribe. Never heard the song. Never seen the cover either.
Still to this
Never
day,
heard the band.
I have no idea what this song is about. The thing is, so it has it on
the inside. So
it's hard to see right there.
Got you.
So, this guy, he's very poetic with his songwriting.
Okay.
But have no idea. If you know what this song is about, please let me know. My friend told me it was about a traffic light.
Let's make it happen.
Here we go. gives you a grunge guitar solo to start off with. I love that riff. I love that last part, how they just let the musical instrument, I guess it's guitar, just breathe there and do different sounds.
Well, interesting, because you talked about how this song had something to do with, or at least your friend thought it was a stoplight. I don't know where they got the stoplight.
Just because it's called Machinehead,
right?
Okay, and it says from green to red. That was the only thing he had to say. Yeah.
But you see, like he keeps mentioning Machinehead, and I'm assuming he's saying like we're basically like computers. Your machine's ahead. Everybody's kind of like programmed. You see all the binary code right there on the computer. That's the interpretation I got of it as well. But it's super interesting because you said grunge, and when you said grunge, I was expecting Nirvana. Whenever I think of grunge, I expect Nirvana.
Nirvana is grunge as well.
And it's a little bit like Nirvana, where they've got like, I guess, is grunge just how the singers kind of like sing, not necessarily harmonic. Because
honestly, I've never really understood exactly. I always kind of looked at it as kind of like it's just like the way the guitar sounds, like it kind of sounds like not so clean and not so this or that. It's kind of grungy. But also, I think the style of the lyrics and what they're singing about. Right. I don't know if it's a combination of all of that. I also got to correct myself. I don't even know if he is British. I think he's somewhere from the UK, but I never really looked into that.
Okay, because I was about to say there was a few times there where it was clean, And my man was actually hitting notes, you know what I
he
mean?
can sing.
And so like he wasn't like, you know, like sometimes at least that's what I consider like grunge, when they're like kind of like yelling, kind of straining, the Kurt Cobain kind of thing.
Style.
So maybe it's that. Like correct us in the, obviously I have no idea, so correct us in the comment. But I gotta say I'm pleasantly surprised, because at first I was like, who, Bush? And I want to say it's gonna be an added.
Oh,
definitely gonna put it on there.
Nice
no, gonna put it on there. Gonna put it on there. I like it. It's a really
great song.
Cool track. And you know, one of the things that I like is because it was also kind of layered. Like they stopped at the moment. They gave him that solo spot where he was actually singing. Then even the instruments changed for a second, where they kind of like and I like music when it's
everything down for a second. It's almost like a ballad, and then it goes back into
it turns into a ballad. And you know, one of my favorite Metallica songs is Nothing Else Matters. I wake up to that, and that's more of a ballad, really a lot slower as well. So I enjoy that kind of rock. I don't even, you know, I don't know, metal rock. I don't care. We call it whatever you want to call it, but I enjoyed it. But you know what it really reminds me of? My childhood. That feels like 90s to me, because I grew up in the 90s. And maybe that's why, to me, the only time I thought of rock, I thought of Nirvana, because it was all you heard on the radio in the 90s. This would be something you heard in the radio in your 90s. And I'm like, yeah, I can see kids in my neighborhood, you know, in my high school or whatever. Usually it'd be like the football players or whatever. They were in a rock, and, you know, them boys are yoked. You know what I mean? And you'd be hearing this at the games, or you'd be, hear it as they're in the gym working out or whatever. You know, everybody had their own cliques in high school. Like, okay, yeah, that is what they listen to. So I kind of, that brought me back to that, you know, kind of 90s. But I enjoyed it, man. I'm going to have to throw it on the added list. You know what I mean? Not as hard as far as my workout tracks. Now, that's another thing I noticed, because I was in the gym the other day, and I'm going through my tracks, right? And all of a sudden, I'm like hitting a set, and Pink Floyd came on. And I was like, oh, wait.
This ain't doing it.
No, it's too slow. It's too slow. Like, so I got to have like my gym track workouts and then my chill rock. Yeah. So I'm creating a separate genre.
Even the road trip track.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, whoa, this just got too slow for me. You know, when you need that extra energy, that extra.
And it's almost like you can't even finish the set. You're like, okay, let me power through this and then let me change it. You remember, and this is way off track, but Jim, remember like the arm sleeve little thing you put your phone in? Remember that?
Dude. I go back.
I never put my CD player in my pocket.
Oh, gosh, wait. I had the Walkman back in the day, because I was a few years older than you. So I had the yellow Walkman, man, that you had to put the tape in or whatever and flip it around or whatnot. Try going to runs at 5 a.m. with that, cousin.
Skipping.
That thing, oh, my God.
The CD player was the worst, though, because the CD player would skip because it has to spin. But, like, it's like a bulge sticking out of your pocket. You're like, I gotta work out, listen to music. I can't do it without music. Let us know what you think about this. If you want more Bush, I wanted to have him check out Glycerine next. But let us know. Comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time,
we know all things.